Shabbat Shalom. I just want to reiterate for those who may have come in a little late that the reason the cantor and I are not at the shul is because the internet is down. It's supposed to be repaired on Monday. And so we are coming at you from our individual homes instead of from the synagogue. Because of that, there are certain tefillot, certain prayers that are not said. So I am going to be giving my D'var Torah now, and then the cantor will go and read a part of this week's Parsha. This week's Parsha, we begin the book of Shmot, the book of Exodus. And since we are being introduced, as it were, to the person of Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our teacher, I wanted to say a few words about what we learned from Moshe in terms of the qualities that make a great leader. Because Moshe was the greatest leader in our history. And the first thing that we learn about Moshe in terms of his personality is that he cares very deeply for others. It is appalling to him, even though he's part of the Egyptian ruling class, it's appalling to him to see a slave beaten. It is horrifying to him to see two Hebrews fighting with each other. He cares deeply about other people more than he cares about himself. The second thing that we learn about him, and by the way, there are other lessons as well, I'm just choosing 2 or 3 of the biggest lessons, is that he cares about the people more than he cares about himself or his own reputation. He consistently fights for the people, even against God. And when a challenge comes up to him in the personage of Korach, as we will find out in a couple of months, instead of immediately degrading his opponent, he says, if I have done anything wrong, let me know. And he accepts the challenge. And one of the other great lessons that we learned towards the end of his life is that when it is time for him to step down, he steps down, because what's more important to him than his own legacy is the people. And these are lessons that I pray every leader will be able to learn from and to grow from. And we now continue on page 292 in our Chumashim with the Torah reading for Parshat Shmot.